UFOs.
Is it? Is that what it is?
It's time. It's time for a top 10 list.
UFOs.
I'm gone.
Look, up in the sky. We've seen them in this city. UFO. What's up?
UFOs. Of a strange formation.
Mysterious red lights.
Mysterious lights in the sky.
UFO.
I assumed they were planes.
What? Ah, there I am.
UFO.
There was no mistake, and they had bright lights.
I'm so fucking sick of UFOs, man.
Why?
Because they're fucking pussies, man.
What's wrong with them?
Land and say something, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
I'm all secretive and I'm scared to go to... Fuck you. Stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just land and be a
Just
man.
makes the probing more
That's
terrifying.
land
You don't
and be
know
a
that it's
man.
coming.
Walk up to my fucking house and watch me punch you in your fucking dumbass, weird-ass alien fucking face. Fuck you, you know what I mean? Land already. Quit fucking trying to...
What if he
wasting-
just like
Do you
levitates
know how
some
mu-
granite into your fucking
just saying.
face, Egyptian style?
How much data we've... Oh, God. Film we've wasted on those pricks. Land and, you know? Be regular.
What do we got on UFOs this week?
I don't know. There's like a top 10 fucking 2014 UFOs of 2014 list.
Do we want to do that?
I don't know. We only got a few of the videos, though. There's like 10 of them.
We just got a couple of the cool ones.
Yeah.
The top 10 best UFO videos of the year 2014, right here on the Sunday Evening Overdose. Hey, Andrea. What's your favorite UFO sighting this year?
I really like the night vision one.
I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
I like the Air France video. The cell phone
Oh,
video.
yeah.
that
That's
the
a
guy-
good one.
You remember that? All right, so the Air France video is the one that the fucking dude took out of the side. Is that even on this list? I didn't even look.
No,
at
it's
the fucking
not.
list.
That was the triangular,
one not
metallic
make-
triangular fucking whatever it was.
Yeah, how does that one not make the
They're
fucking
trying
top
to
10
cover
of
it up.
2014? That was ridiculous. Did it get debunked? Debunked.
Did a good
No, I never saw anything about it being debunked.
Hey, let's tackle this list. Why don't we get into the top 10 UFO videos of the year 2014? Andrea, where are we going? Where did the first sighting happen?
The first sighting of the year?
No, come on. Oh my God. on our list.
I don't know which ones you guys chose to do.
No, you have the fucking list, dude.
Are we doing all of them?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we have videos for a couple of them.
Oh, I was unclear.
Christ.
Yeah. The first
Everyone
one.
sits around for 2 hours before the fucking show starts.
didn't
Here, check it out.
happen.
I did this. So open the first video and I'll tell you which one on the list it is. That's what you should do. Since we did it
Number
last minute.
one.
No, pull up the videos.
Number
again.
one.
Fuck. Go ahead.
Dallas. It's a
You're fired, dude.
It's the
You're done.
night. It's the one I was trying to talk about before when you interrupted me. It's a caught on night vision. It's a see-through triangle, and it happened in Dallas.
You know how many times I've heard that excuse?
That it's a see-through triangle.
Yeah.
Can we please will you please just tell us what the fuck it was?
I just did. It's a see-through triangle that somebody it's
Oh,
floating in the
God.
sky. A see-through triangle.
Will you just tell us what the fuck?
What planet are they from? Like,
It's a UFO.
All right, so this is the
Is
first
there
one.
somebody here?
Yeah, there's somebody here. I don't know.
Fuck it. Just answer. Who cares?
Hello.
We don't even know how to do this.
Hello?
We don't know how to have a radio show. I'm sorry.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? I like the one with the thing. You
Which-
know?
Yeah, which one?
The thing in the sky.
Yeah, which thing?
The one. Hey, dude, it's fucking Chris from the Fortean SLip.
Whoa!
Get out of here.
Get out of town. What's your favorite UFO sighting this year?
I don't have a favorite. My favorite UFO sighting was the one that I had.
You saw one this year? So everybody,
What
this
are
year-
you?
That's
What are
on
you
this
really
list.
calling
Hang
for?
on. It's so funny when he first called in. I was like, I thought in the back of my mind, like, this guy kind of sounds like Chris from the Fortean SLip, but it couldn't possibly be him. I'm like, he doesn't listen to our show. What's going on, Chris? Everybody, Chris from the Fortean SLip. Good show that you can catch on YouTube. Check out their channel, and they're uploading shit every week. What's going on, man?
Not much. No, I don't know what it is that I saw, but it was back in the late 80s or early 90s. I can't remember exactly what year it was, but I saw, and there was a string of them at that point in time on the East Coast, I believe.
We have that video.
One of those triangular UFOs. I didn't see anything with any type of lights at the points or anything, but it just blacked out the night sky.
Were you there?
Wow.
So you saw
What's
like,
that?
a giant solid object that just like blocked out all the stars, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I was walking home. I've told the story on my channel, on the YouTube channel. I don't know. Fuck, I can't remember what fucking.
Hey, I
You're
have a
up-
question. I have a question.
Well, hang on. You're up in New York State, right?
No, I'm in Maine.
Or in Maine? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, wait.
So
wait,
he's
wait.
he's up there in the rural parts where they see these things. Where if you're not paying attention, you may not. But anyone who does tends to have these kind of stories, way out there.
What is he saying? It was a big giant fucking thing. Did it make a noise? Were you scared? Did you shit your
No,
pants? Did you run home? Did you
No,
fucking go get the
there's
shotgun?
no noise whatsoever. There's no noise. It just blanketed out the stars and just slowly moved across the sky. And it was fairly low too. I mean, I couldn't make out any details on it. But I used to go to the air shows up at the Naval Air Station in Brunswick, and I've seen B-52s come in real low like that, and they seem to go slow, but this thing went like fucking super slow. And it just, I was blown away by how it just crept across the sky, because like I said, I've seen those bombers come in for runs, and they like I said, they seem like they're moving slow, but they're still moving fast.
And
and you can tell.
How old were you at the time?
I was only like 13.
You should have threw
But
your
old-
bicycle at it. I would have tried at least.
Old-
Slingshot.
Old enough to at least retain a pretty solid memory. I mean, not like
I remember I was leaving my buddy's house, and I was walking home, and I lived apart from everybody else. Everybody else lived in like the center of town, so they were all closer. So I had to walk like a mile or so, mile and a half home, and so I had to walk out through this wooded area, and there was a big open field before I got to the wooded area, and I happened to turn around and look up, and I saw it, and it just fucking crept across the sky. I just thought it was really weird. But, there was nothing dramatic about it. It just fucking went across and went over the trees.
That's how a lot of them are. Yeah, I had a UFO sighting that was not too exciting to really tell the fucking story. It's just kind of a light that floated around in a weird way that didn't seem like it made any sense, But a lot of them are like that. It's like, yeah, it just, I mean, it really doesn't fit anything we know about. It's hard to really sensationalize it in any other way than it was just fucking out of the ordinary. So did you see the Air France?
Nah, I don't pay attention to any of that shit.
No?
Like Steve will bring up the news stories, and I just sit there and make dick jokes.
You're
I want to ask this guy.
what?
Do you agree that fucking aliens are just pussies and they're just fucking being little bitches and we have to like look at their fucking flying stupid ships all the time? Or do you think that they're
You want an honest opinion,
Yeah.
or do you want me to bullshit?
Well, I
Both.
want both, and I want to know. Yeah, go ahead.
My honest opinion on it is, what do they really give a fuck?
About
Like,
what?
if they're here studying us, what do they give a fuck that we won't see them for?
Well, I don't know.
And what do we matter to them?
You know what I said a couple weeks ago? Why do they put lights on their ships if they want to be invisible? How could that be a spaceship? Oh, I don't want nobody to see me, but I have lights.
I honestly think, here's the
Idiot.
thing. I think if you want to get down to brass tacks about fucking UFOs, I think a lot of what we see is experimental aircraft. I think a lot
I'd
of
agree
what
with
you're
that.
seeing that people are calling UFOs, and I'm not talking about the videos that you're finding. I think that a lot of the sightings that people are having are experimental aircraft, and then that you have some other stuff that is genuine, really strange shit. Now, I hate to go down the road. But I honestly think that if these things are real, and like I said, I'm a big skeptic anyway. But if these things are fucking real, then I think it makes more sense that they're time travelers from the future than aliens from another fucking planet.
You know
'Cause
what?
everything's too fucking far away.
I agree with that everything's too far away, but I'll one up you there. I think it makes more sense than or what makes more sense than time travelers is that they're hidden away in some place on this planet, maybe in this existence, but they're hidden from us somewhere, and they are perhaps like an ancient species or something like that is able to remain like stealthy in whatever.
But I just like fucking time travel.
I've been saying that I've been saying time traveler all
I just watched that movie
night.
Predestination with Ethan Hawke not that long ago. And
Who?
I was like, that's a fucking cool movie.
What about the USO shit though? You know, like
USO shit.
yeah, man.
Underwater.
Underwater or what? Underwater UFOs basically. They're
You're talking about Lake
unidentified,
Titicaca in Peru and shit like that?
Unidentified submerged objects. See, we're very.
Is that what you're talking about?
Here's the thing, Chris. My co-host and I feel as though we're closing in on the theory of everything. Okay, we think we got it all, and what it's down to is the hollow Earth. Okay. Now, if you haven't researched,
Fucking, are we on the back of the fucking turtle?
all right, listen, we're kind of on the hollow Earth train a little bit. Okay, I'm not saying I'm all in. I don't really know. All right.
The thing is that
But
I believe that I believe there is a hollow Earth, but
You
also
totally
I believe that my
switched
spirit can
gears.
fly to my eyeballs if I wear a
But
lead
see,
thing and
here's
go
what-
out of the Matrix. So I believe both of these things, but it's fun to think about.
Here's what I think. Let's just say, okay, so nobody knows. UFOs could be all some kind of trick of the eye. They could be all some kind of holographic image. They could be all fucking secret military aircraft, whatever they may be. But let's say the abduction phenomenon that everyone describes these same beings, you know, and this kind of shit that goes on for years and years. Let's say there's some merit to that and it's somehow tied to the UFO thing and maybe they're connected. I think it's more likely that they're from this planet, same as you. I also agree that it's just ridiculous to think like any other galaxy that could support life is able to be gotten to by just physical travel, you know, unless they have some other way, whatever. So I think that what the fuck, I think that the hollow Earth is really what explains all the shit. I think the fucking aliens live inside the hollow Earth and they fly fucking
Giba gaba hiba
yeah,
ha.
they fly UFOs in and out of oceans and stuff, and they got the whole thing planned out. We have no clue. We haven't scratched the surface. You notice how they always throw that fucking stat in your face. We've explored more of space than we have
the
of
ocean.
our oceans, you know, and it's like a little hint.
Dude, if
Fucking
you check it out,
aliens.
they find like 3 new species in the ocean like every fucking 35 seconds.
No,
Yeah.
I mean
No, I'm
land
serious,
as well.
like, they're just-
The land as well.
I'm actually doing
No,
a
you're
show
right,
on
yeah,
that
too,
this
like-
week.
What are you doing a show on this week?
I'm having a young kid. He's like 17 years old. I actually got to tone it down for his fucking show.
And you got to have him tone up, I bet. Get in front of the camera.
Well, yeah.
Oil him
No,
up.
he's
some views.
He's actually he's been doing a blog now for quite a few years about he likes stories about sea serpents and cryptozoology with underwater creatures. And he's
cool.
headed college, and I seriously think the kid is on his way to being a prominent member of the field of cryptozoology. He's
Fuck, he
very
could be,
logical.
He could be the
He's
next
very
me.
concise. What's that?
I said he could be the next me.
Yeah.
Finding mermaids and shit.
But no, I planned on doing this show for a while, and I finally got him to agree to do it. So
Can I call him? Can I call your show up and swear at him a
So
little
what-
bit, or what? Shh. I'm
no, I
making a
don't
deal
do
here.
a live show. I'm not that.
Well,
I
I mean, I don't care if it's
don't-
live or not, but can I be there to
I
tell him?
pre-record my shows, and I don't edit them or anything. I don't unless I have to cut something out for legal reasons.
Yeah, that happens here.
I don't
I don't edit it unless I have to pull out like somebody saying somebody's name that they shouldn't, or somebody saying something that they shouldn't, which has only happened like a couple of times. But I prefer to pre-record because it gives me all the control in the world, and then I can release it to the world when I'm happy.
I probably shouldn't go on your show.
Yeah, no, you'll be it'll be here's if he goes.
That sounds fucked up.
If he goes on your show, it'll just be all right, everybody. This is Patrick from the Sunday Evening Overdose. All right,
was this week on the Fortean SLip.
All right, yeah, thank you. Signing off. Yeah, that's it.
No, I definitely will try to break the law on your show for fun.
Yeah, no, it's that's his thing. So
I do it to my friend even, and that's this guy.
So what's with this kid? What makes him so great? What do you see in this kid that he's such a brilliant cryptozoologist?
He just writes great articles on proposed sea serpents. Anytime any evidence has come out, he's one of the first people to be like, no, that's not what it is. It's this, and he's good.
No, you want to hear something funny though? We were just
he's a debunker.
We were just playing with you. We know exactly who that is. We had them on our show like 3 weeks ago.
We already had that guy on, dude.
We just oh my god, I can't believe you haven't been listening. You just made a fool of yourself.
I bet you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
You have no idea. I'm just sitting over here, red with shame. Actually, but that's because I just got done rubbing one out, and I have cum all over me.
What were you thinking about?
See, now you're acting pretty cool.
I was thinking about
sea urchins.
No, that's his friend. That's the fucking guy.
Wait, what did he say? Sorry, we had to talk over you. Who were you thinking about?
Sea serpents.
Oh, sea serpents. Okay.
That's odd. I said sea urchins.
Sea surgeons.
I was thinking about sea
urchins would kind of hurt.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sea serpents.
That's even more odd.
Getting hot, making things happen.
You're a this guy's a really cool caller.
No, you know who this guy is, right?
Yeah, of course.
We had him on as a guest a few times. All right, so.
Well, I wasn't here.
So I heard a thing you guys did a little while back about the idea of like magic ritual, or it was just a thing you uploaded by yourself, and it was the idea of like magic rituals and like things throughout history that people have done that are supposed to like, manifest results that they want, but you're talking about actual like positive thinking and kind of like sticking to your goals is sort of that magic in action, and how reality is sort of that magic already. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
I know what you're talking about too.
What a dumb question that was too. That was like I'm just like Chris Farley.
Oh yeah, I was just leaving you hanging.
So you know that was.
Somebody give you some more rope.
Remember when you were in the Beatles? That was cool.
That was really cool.
Cut him some slack.
So I kind of wanted to talk about that. Have you ever heard of a term called sigil magic?
Yep. No.
No, he has.
What'd
right?
the caller say? Chris, right?
Yeah.
What did he say? He said yes, I think.
Would you mind like giving us kind of a rundown on what you were talking about? I'd kind of like to bring that to our viewers. I found that upload really interesting that you did. If we could just get into it for a minute.
Where do you want me to start? Sorry, I've been smoking hash all night, so.
No, that's cool. It was you were.
Been fun.
I forget.
That's gonna make you do a better job.
See, I didn't know you were calling in tonight, so I'm just trying to go with what I know about you from the past few weeks.
No. Hey, I'm good. I just want you to know, like, I might trip over my words a few times.
No, that's fine. You were.
But, where do you want me to start?
SIGIL. Just wherever you started on your shit about how.
Well, what I had started talking about was the idea behind The Secret. And that
what secret?
The book, the movie, the whatever, the fucking secret.
The Secret.
What secret?
It was this big fucking masturbatory session for everybody to say, "Oh, we can just think our beautiful lives into existence." And it's kinda, but not really. You can, but it's not so much of a yeah, I can just think my life into a beautiful existence, or manifest these wonderful things into my life. It's more of a mindset in doing the things that you need to do to put yourself in a better position later on down the road. I always harken back to what Aleister Crowley said, and a lot of people don't like what Crowley said or what he did. He was a fucking nut job, but he knew magic. And the magic that people know as this mystical fucking thing, it isn't this mystical fucking thing that people think it is. It's more of an understanding of life.
Yeah.
Than a mystical path. And one of the things that Crowley said was that life is like a river, and understanding magic and understanding life is like understanding how the river flows and being able to put yourself in better positions while you're traveling down the river so that you can get further along.
That guy heard me say that one time.
Run into less trouble.
That's what I was
true.
getting at, and you put it really well. It's a hard topic to try to grasp, really, for a lot of people, is how that kind of like ritual and kind of stuff that
when I was really young, my dad had told me, and I told this story too in that same podcast, I think. My dad had told me when he came home from work that there was a guy at work every day that would tell him, that he got up every day and he looked in the mirror and he said, hey, you're fucking successful, you look amazing, yada 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 yada. And the moral of the story is, it's the mindset. It's not the fact that the guy's sitting there and saying it, because you can sit there and say shit all day long. You can sit there and pick up a fucking wand and, make an altar and burn fucking candles and, say funny fucking words till you're blue in the face. It's not the action, it's the mindset that matters.
Right.
And the tools are just psychological tools. That's all they are. Like, if you're Wiccan, the tools that you use.
I'm not Wiccan.
I met a fat Wiccan.
Witch, same idea. Ritual
I
mage,
did last week. Can I tell him? Can I tell you about it?
What? You met a Wiccan?
I met a fat Wiccan.
When?
2 weeks ago.
Like Wicket, like Comic-Con?
No, like
a
Wiccan,
fat
like
Wicket?
a Wiccan.
What?
Oh.
Okay, so what do you
Yeah, I
wanna
was
say about
working
it?
for my buddy at this pizza joint, and I fucking delivered a pizza, right? And this chick answers the door, and she's all these fucking pictures all over, and she had a necklace with all these weird fucking pentagrams and shit. And I was like, "Hey, are you a Wiccan?" And she's like, "Yeah, of course." Or she didn't say, "Of course." She was like, "Yeah, that's whatever." And I was like, "Oh, cool. I don't believe all the fucking other stuff either." And she's like, "Cool." I was like, "And I like magic." And she's like, "I do too." And then I fucking was like, "Thank you." And she gave me like $10.
Yeah, see, so you enacted your powers, and through the magic of you like charming that woman, you got $10.
No, she tried to fucking cast a spell on me. I blocked it and it made her give me $10. It was fucking hilarious.
It was more like Zelda.
Yeah, it was like Zelda. I heard a sound like that too, but I wouldn't record it. I didn't have my phone on record.
He Harry Pottered that shit up.
That's the Zelda sound.
What did he say? What's up?
I said, you Harry Pottered that shit up.
Yup. You know it, except I didn't live underneath the staircase for a long time.
No fucking lightning bolt scar on your forehead, son?
I do have a big ass scar on my forehead though, but it's not a lightning bolt, it's just a regular line.
from a police
It's
dog.
way less cool than two regular lines connected by a diagonal line.
Yeah.
Way less cool.
His dad wore steel-toed boots.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah.
My father used a riding crop. It's all relative.
What did he say?
His father used a riding crop.
Oh, okay.
It's
You don't
all
know
relative.
yeah, you don't know what that is, do you?
Stick.
What did he say?
It's a
Rotting?
little fucking whip.
A riding crop.
Riding. Oh, I thought you said
That
riding.
a horse jockey uses to beat the ass of a fucking horse to get it to go fast. My father used to beat the shit out of me.
Oh,
with
dude,
one.
I know what those things are.
Did he really?
Yeah, that's not a fucking lie. That's a true story.
Get the hell out of here. Your dad beat you with a riding crop?
Yeah.
Now, let me guess. Was there... hang on a second. Was there possibly a cocktail or two involved in some of these incidents?
There's always, with my father, there was always a fucking cocktail or two involved. Are you kidding me? Christ. If I woke up in the middle of the night sick, it was fucking whiskey and honey. Here, have some of this. Go back to bed.
That guy sounds like somebody who knew what he was doing.
Hey, have a drink, kid, and pull your pants down. What?
I don't ever remember it going there, but
You would, but believe me, you wouldn't remember it.
No, you'd block that out.
That'd be recessed fucking mall murder.
Now I'll have regression therapy. It'll all come out.
So what's with your old man? You still talk to him these days, or what?
Barely, but yeah.
Not and he's still alive. Obviously, you're not through Sylvia Brown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you forgive him for all that stuff, or what?
Oh, so why not?
Yeah. All right.
If it was a different time.
He said, "Sure, why not?" Or what did you say?
It was a different time.
Yeah. No, I know.
Usually when you're talking about something that happened, it's a different time.
I held yeah. That's true.
That's true. It was a different time. It was a different time back then. Yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Literally, it was 7 a.m.
And hey, what happened last week when my purse went missing? You were over at my house. You know what? That was a different time than now.
My dad used to beat me at 7 a.m, and now I'm never up at that time.
It's a different time.
It was a different time. Yeah. I avoid it altogether. But I know what you mean. Yeah, I used to hold a lot of grudges, and then I just realized.
Tell him
like,
we're
yeah,
sorry
fuck it,
though
you know?
too.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Tell him I'm sorry because you know how I don't really know him.
What?
This guy.
I don't give a shit.
No, he likes to talk about this stuff.
Oh, cool.
I have about as many feelings as a psychopath. At this point.
Is that 3, 4, 5, 6?
It's only 2.
7?
It's only 2.
I'm pretty sure they don't have
2?
any.
Oh, 0.
But,
no, it's 2.
2.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, it is what it is. I mean, it was that time. Like I talked to my kids about it, and I'm like, hey, you know, at least you don't get the shit beat out of you because you talk back.
I was gonna say I talked to my kids about it. This is why I beat you with a horseshoe, because my dad beat me with a riding crop.
It was a different time.
I explained it to them. Now it's a different time. I gotta be harsher. You kids are insensitive. Like I have to go bigger. I have to beat
I just went total emotional abuse.
No, you know what? Hitting
You're
children
no good.
makes them learn without fucking experience. It's a pretty good thing to do.
Well,
I
anyways.
just beat them down, just with words. I'm like one of those people, like, I keep the door open and they won't leave because they're just locked in fear.
Yeah, that's the best way to be.
But no, I fuck. I
Good
don't
God-fearing
give a shit about it.
people, you know, with
All
the
right,
with
so-
the best of them.
You called us up right when we were getting into UFOs, which, by the way, we're about to do the top 10 UFOs of 2014, and I'm kind of glad we did this instead.
Can I talk to this guy?
Right? I mean, that would have been
absolutely.
Chris.
That would have been kind of cheesy.
I had to talk.
All right, go ahead, talk.
You are talking to me.
Did you get a good?
What the fuck
Did you
you
get
doing?
Did you get an expensive present for Christmas?
Did I get an expensive present for Christmas?
You heard him.
Christmas?
You heard him. You heard him.
No, I did not.
Me
I
neither.
Did not. I
Um,
got my kids an expensive present for Christmas.
what was that?
An Xbox 360.
Oh, what?
Oh my god!
Isn't that like 5 years
Yeah,
old?
that's the old one.
Is that the one that spins around?
Yeah, but they wanted a new one because we had one and it
What
broke.
did you have
and
before?
They wanted it, so I got them the 500 gigabyte one with both Call of Duties.
Would you upgrade from Super Nintendo?
I upgraded from fucking Atari. You fucking get it right.
Oh, dude, you had an Atari? No way.
In television.
In television, that was only sold at
ColecoVision.
Sears.
ColecoVision. Come on now.
He got it. Yeah. He got it at well, the jokes have already been made.
Right.
Fuck.
I'm still upset that they buried
Did you
all
buy
those
it at
fucking
Venture?
ET games, motherfucker.
Venture was the jam. I remember that.
What'd you say? Did you buy it at Funkoland? Anyways,
Why'd you start talking like that for a
because
second?
I was an old man. Funkoland's from the 1800s.
I know. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Funkoland's where I fucking bought Sega games from.
Yeah, Funkoland is where you used to steal shit from other places.
Yeah, back in the 1880s.
Yeah, and take it to Funkoland or some such place, and then sell it for like $3. You know, you'd like steal shit from like Walmart and take it over there, and then like try to get $15 for like a gram of weed at school.
No, it was right next to the Office Max where you can buy fucking computer air. Mm-hmm. Like that was like $4 for like 3 of them.
That'll get you.
Oh,
high.
were you one of the duster kids?
Chris,
Tricks?
you
From
ever,
time to time, sure.
Are you talking about
Wait,
wearing
Chris,
a fucking duster?
Chris, from
I'm talking about Huff and Duster.
I want to ask him, Chris from the Fortean SLip. Did you ever huff
huffing
duster shit?
duster.
Yeah, you huffed that shit, right?
No.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. I can tell by the way you talk.
I huffed. Hey, I huffed gasoline like a man.
You probably really did too, huh?
No, I fucking seriously did.
Yeah.
I just
I
like the
told
smell.
that story on my fucking show too.
Did you really?
Yes,
So you were-
God,
you were-
I
Are you
gas.
You know,
Are you-
I huff gas too. It's a slower type of build-up type of thing. With like huffing air, you just get fucked up right away for a little while, like 5 seconds. It's really crazy.
Are you a drug?
It's
Are
true.
you a drug doing type, Chris?
I smoke weed. That's all I do.
That's
I used
it?
to be a horrible fucking drug addict. I did more
Most-
pills than I want to talk about. I had a fucking buddy of mine ask me once. He said, "How many fucking pills did you used to do in a night?" And I said, "Well, I'll give you some perspective. There's one night, and I used to get 2 prescriptions of Tylox, both for 120 pills a month from 2 different locations, and I got them from, illegally on the street, and I fucking lost count at 20 on
20
a
in
regular
one day.
basis.
What kind of pills are we talking about?
Like oxycodone.
So you're reformed, you're saying? So like, are you in a program? Do you have a plant that can't die?
No,
Or what's
I'm not
going on?
in a program. I got fucking clean on my own.
You live in the woods.
Wait a
right?
minute.
woke
Are you
up one
telling
mo-
me that you
I
got
woke
clean
up one
without
morning and I
Jesus
was
Christ?
sick and tired of fucking puking in the goddamn
No.
toilet and wasting all my fucking money, so I got sober.
No, you didn't do it. God did it. It's guaranteed.
You didn't build that house.
Mm-mm. Good job, but no, God did it.
God built
You're right.
that house.
It was all Jeebus.
Listen, man, you can't do that alone.
I respect Jeebus.
That's the one thing. Here, like,
Of course you do. He helped you get off drugs.
Now listen, I conquered alcoholism. Okay.
Listen,
That's the thing.
glug, 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 glug.
when you saw those fucking
Wait.
single footprints in the sand, that was when I was carrying you, man.
No, that was me carrying you because you were passed out on pills and I was just drunk. Now I've conquered that shit. I used to be an alcoholic, but now I just drink for pleasure. You know, I used to drink.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I don't need it. I used to drink
Just
to
like
escape.
it a lot.
You know what I mean? I used to really try to escape from my problems, but at this point, I just drink 6 to 8 hours a day, or so. You know, it's not really
Just
that
the
bad.
waking
Yeah.
hours.
And I like to.
You can drink when
Hey,
you're
we don't
sleeping
judge
too.
here. We don't judge.
You get
I
a
fucking, hey,
never mind.
I look at it this way, man. I got sober. I don't fucking judge. If somebody thinks they have a problem and they want to get better and they want to talk to me about it,
Fuck them.
Fuck
somebody
yeah,
doesn't
right.
think they have a fucking problem, That's not my
Serious.
fucking problem.
Exactly.
I live my life the way
Fuck
I
outta
live my
here.
life, and everybody else can live their life the way they want to live their life.
No, but where I
believe
was
that.
where I was originally going with that before I was all stupid and forgot my train of thought was that people will try to push. I really did. I was making a joke out of it, but there was a time where I drank in a much more unhealthy way than I do now. Like I'll drink a lot now, but I used to drink in,
Yeah, it's called
in an
it's called
insane
when you
way.
fucking
You wanna hear something
Hang
fresh?
on, hang on.
Oh.
Wait, whoa.
Oh, hold on,
I'm getting
both-
shut up. I'm getting to a certain point.
Me too.
All
I
right,
want to
shut-
come. You go.
I'm getting to a certain point. Is that the mainstream thought, the mainstream school of thought on addiction, and most people who have been involved with it will harp on you over and over again. You can't do it alone. You know, I did it alone.
Not without Jesus.
I did it completely alone. I was like a complete off the rails junkie for a while, and I completely reformed myself on my own because of the way I redirected my life in trying to be more productive. And people will tell you, you got to give up your responsibility. Oh, I'm, you know, I need a higher power and I can't do this. You know, and the whole mainstream doctrine on getting sober is so fucked up. And I'm not sober by
I'll be
any
the
means,
first
but I'm
one to
less of an
fucking
addict than I
admit
ever was.
I
you know?
should have gone to rehab. And
No, you
here's
shouldn't
why.
have. Listen
Here's
to
why.
me.
Here's why. My rehab,
Buy my
because I used to
plan.
make $50,000.
No, when you go to listen, when you go to
fucking year.
wait, hold on. When you go to rehab, it's pretty much you saying like, my brain is broken and I know what to do, but I can't because I'm an idiot. You know? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If
All
you
right,
realize
all
it
right,
enough to go to
listen, I
rehab,
got fucking 2 kids and a house to pay for.
There you
I
go.
should have fucking gone to rehab and kept my fucking job.
oh, but you
what
did it
I
on
did
your. Oh, my
instead-
bad.
Because I was fucking too afraid of fucking admitting that I had a problem to other people, was I just fucking quit my job and I just got sober sitting at home doing nothing, being unemployed. I didn't know any other way to do it.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. It's a rough fucking process, and it's you know, it's an individual thing. Like for me, I was able to get my shit under control in a kind of like in a way that made sense, and sort of I still have my relapses of times where I'm really irresponsible with shit. But I don't know. Do you not drink anymore, or do you drink, or what?
Oh, I never had a problem with alcohol. My problem was always pills, coke,
Heroin.
no, I never had a problem with heroin.
Have you done
I'm
it
trying to
before?
think.
I never had a problem with
Anything
it. When I did it, it was just fine.
I don't think I ever really had a problem with anything else. It was just pills and coke were my 2 biggest ones.
Yeah.
I really had a bad pill problem.
No, everybody has to do
And-
stuff. What you got to do is, here, listen to this. What everybody has to figure out so that people would still give them jobs is how to fucking end your miserable life every night or for a few hours every day with whatever drug you choose, and then act normal when you have to go to the place that gives you money. Everybody has to do that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, and it works out well when that drug fucking makes you feel like absolute horrid shit every day when you don't have it during the day. It works out really well.
No, that's why I said you need to learn to
totally agree
balance.
with you.
That's why booze is great, because you got like a
Dude, I
window of
fucking,
opportunity
I
before you have a
watched
stroke.
people try to hold that shit together for years. And
I know, it's hilarious. I remember I said it was hilarious.
I know the joke you're going with.
There's no joke.
The problem that I have with it, here's
It's
the problem
funny.
that I have with it. And it's not that it hits close to home, but it does. I'll fucking joke about anything. My cousin snorted so many fucking pills that they fucking had to go surgically take out.
Dude, you can't
Shit,
snort pills. Of course you're going to have to
fucking-
get
what's
surgery.
that?
He snorted pills? Like whole pills?
Yeah.
No, he crushed. No, shut up. Come on, you crush him.
Yeah, full fucking pills.
I never heard
Crush
of
the
that.
fucking pills and fucking snort them. Actually, some pills you can just fucking break open and snort. It's called Tylox. They come in a fucking capsule.
What?
Are you really? Really serious?
No, I know all
Shut
about
up.
it.
All right, go on.
So they fucking went in and took out literally over a pound of dead flesh out of his fucking head.
What?
And they sent him home with fucking pain pills. After they did this, after they found fucking
here's
pain
Northeast.
pill residue, after they found pain pill residue in his fucking head, and then he proceeded to go home and rail some more.
Yeah, dude, but dude, you just said that they ripped out like half of his head. Of course, he was in pain.
Is he still alive or what?
He needed like. Why did?
As far as I know, yes.
Who? This is your relative?
Mhm.
I don't even know what to say. I can't even joke.
Jiminy
right?
Christmas.
Well, you getting upset? I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
like,
I mean, hey, I just think it's I'll joke about it. But it is a serious subject.
yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, it's a fucking horrible problem in this country right now. There are kids out there who have no idea what they're doing to themselves. They have no concept of it. They don't give a shit. I've seen people literally kill themselves, and I'm not even fucking kidding. I've watched them fucking slowly just fucking kill themselves.
It's kind of people's own faults because I like read the label on a slice of cheese when I eat it. Like, what's this?
Oh, absolutely.
And it's just like, now you're taking pharmaceuticals, you're a moron.
And people still drink the shit out of it.
What is?
Alcohol comes with a warning. People still drink the shit out of it.
But
people like to party.
people also know from watching their elders that you get like at least 50 good years out of being drunk as fuck. You know what I mean? You're talking about stuff that gives you like 10.
Good for, Fuck, I can snort pills for at least 10 years and drink for 10 more.
Yeah, now you're getting it. That's how we think.
I'll slow down and smoke some pot.
Well, pot is air.
Hang on a second. That's pretty much what you did, right?
What I did? No, I was never a drinker. For a very short period of time, I drank right out of high school. And when I turned 21, I went bar hopping for one of my first times and woke up in bed with one of my coworkers.
Nice.
And I said, whoa, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore.
Was she hot?
No.
No. Okay.
No, she wasn't.
Great job.
The girl that I was on the date with was in the next room.
Oh, yeah?
So I was a little bummed out the next morning.
Were you embarrassed when people found out who you had sex with?
So I never really got into drinking because of that. Like I was just like,
well,
I have
all
no
you gotta do is
control
drink a
when I
little
drink.
bit, and then you'll figure it out.
What's that?
All you gotta do is drink a little bit, and
Just
then you'll
have a
figure the
couple.
rest out.
Just have a few. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, no. If I drink, I have a couple. Every so often I'll tie a good one on, but for the most
What do you
part,
tie it on to?
Keep a good couple.
Cool.
Yeah, I never catch you fucking what you're saying. So.
Yeah, I know. When you talk, I'm muted, correct?
Yeah, the Skype does a shitty thing where, like, whenever...
That's why it's always weird with calls.
Yeah,
no, he does what my co-host does. He fucking talks over me. It's called stepping on you.
Right.
Am I stepping on you?
In actual fucking professional radio, people don't do that.
This is cool.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Is he talking to me?
Yeah, he's talking to you.
What did I do?
Because you suck. You interrupt everyone all the time.
Am I supposed to?
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to. Tell him, Chris.
Tell him, Steve Dave.
Who's that?
That's his co-host that does the same fucking shit.
Me and that guy are gonna start a show and fucking
Yeah,
rule y'all.
They should
fuck
start.
y'all. We're gonna, me and him. Fuck you guys. You
They
guys
should-
fucking buddy up and try to be smarter than one another. Fuck you.
You guys.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys start a show together, and it'll just be constant. Just two people talking. Just
Yeah,
the
no,
entire-
that's what it would be with
It'll
you.
just never stop.
Fuck you, Negro.
It's just two people just
We
constantly
wouldn't. No,
talking.
it'd be hilarious, sir.
No, it would be no good. That would be the ultimate showdown of unsuccessful DIY like YouTube shows of people who don't know what they're really doing. Here we go. It's like the monsters of DIY YouTube radio.
No, here's
Yeah,
the thing. My fucking
for sure.
co-host is actually like one of the smartest fucking guys I know. He's just he thinks that the things that he does is funny, and they're really not. Like I've had fans contact me and be like, "Does Steve realize that he's like really irritating people when he fucking steps on you all the time?" And I'm like, "No, he thinks it's kind of like his gag. Like a clown."
Yeah, people ask us, like, people actually think that we plan our arguments on the show, but it's really not that way. It's just that my co-host is a retard. That's what happens.
That's me. That's my.
I've actually told Steve before shows. I think I told him tonight. I was like, "Listen, if I'm a dick tonight, just don't take it personally. Like, I'll fucking say anything on the air."
Radio takes a dick and a retard to me.
I say the same thing, only I say it more like, "Yo, how come you're not doing more work and you showed up late and you're too drunk?" And I really think you're a piece of shit. That's kind of how I do.
I used to have another co-host, and because it used to be 3 of us, and trying to get 3 people together to do a fucking show twice a week is.
Why are you talking? Wait. Why are you talking to him like this? Are you trying to pull my bitch? Hey, this is my host.
Dude, I fucking.
This is my host. What are you trying to do here? You're trying to fucking.
No, I'm trying to slimline my show, motherfucker. I want to just do it on my own.
Oh, Vinny, you hear this guy hating on your show, bro? You're gonna let this guy talk like that?
Don't try to manipulate me. He's my friend. Look,
Come on.
I know he's my friend.
How do you know that?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But.
Oh, dude, see how he betrayed you just there?
That is cold.
Yeah, that was crazy.
This is crazy. Where's the slap-matic? Where's the slap-o-matic?
Where are the sound effects coming from? What are we doing?
I'll tell you where they're coming
from. Shock radio here?
Yes, sir, yes. There you go. We got a lot of stuff going on. All right, so anyways, let's wrap up our UFO segment. So
yeah,
what are you talking about?
No,
let's wrap up our UFO segment. So, how about that magic?
Yeah, how about that magic UFO? That was pretty cool.
You asked him about magic.
I did. So what else do you want to say about magic then? I mean, magic's nothing. It's nothing. It's fake. It's all a bunch of garbage.
If you want to go back to that for a second, I mean, I believe that in essence that it's our choices that determine where we go, and it's our ability to understand those choices and make proper choices. And there are systems out there that allow you some form of insight into those things. I do believe in that, and that's no bullshit.
I do too.
On a side note, I think a lot of people...
Me too.
A lot of fucking people think that it's this mystical, magical fucking thing, and they're going to be able to be a fucking wizard. Okay, get off your fucking high horse. You're not going to be invisible. You're not going to fucking have a fireball in your hand. Yes, you will many times just sit awake at night, jerking off to horrible porn and being unsatisfied, because that's what life usually is.
So deal with it.
I saw this cloak they got that makes you invisible. Plus, last week I saw a new invention that you put on your hand and you could shoot fireballs. So, I mean, like, what are you trying to say here? That wasn't true?
It is. It's not true.
You can be a technological wizard. That's pretty cool.
It's not true. It's not happening. I don't believe in it.
I saw it.
At all. I don't believe in technology.
You don't believe in technology?
I don't think the phone that we're talking through right now
I refuse it.
You don't what?
He doesn't believe in technology.
He said, "I don't think the phone we're talking through right now works."
When you're speaking, it mutes us.
It works for us, but it's probably not going to work to get us any kind of like viewers or any kind of things like that. nothing we've tried so far ever has.
If there's anything I can tell you guys, doing a show like you do, it takes a long time to build viewers.
Oh, totally. No, because it's long form. It's like people who are obsessed with talk radio have to kind of listen to, like, you have to kind of get into the personality and the whole fucking thing. Yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah,
but that's
absolutely. But I saw you guys were on tonight. I hadn't checked you out in a while, and I said, "Fuck it, I'll throw you."
Okay, hold on. What do you think of the show?
Actually, when I first turned you guys on, you sound a lot better than you used to as far as production-wise.
Word.
I'll definitely say that. You have good chemistry amongst yourselves. I came in and fucked you guys all up. But
Where'd you start listening? Did you listen to anything before you called?
What's that?
I want your full opinion on the show. Report.
He was telling it until you interrupted him.
No, I know.
All right, go on. I'm sorry. Just pay no attention.
I mean, hey, when I hear a show, I fucking immediately pick it apart because that's just the way I am.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys sound good. As far as like what you're trying to do, I just hey, it's a slow build. It took me a long time to get anywhere with it. I know that.
Hey man, I'm a fan of your show. I tell all my friends, and I really like listening to all your little like 2-minute like the Science Minute shit that you guys do, and all the
if you guys can pop them up, if you guys like movie parodies, I've been doing this whole sling of I don't know if you've heard of Todd Standing, the Canadian guy that filmed some Muppets and said they were Bigfoot.
No. Although I wanted to ask you about Bigfoot, but I know that you're always fucking sick of Bigfoot all the time when we want to talk about it. But like, I just watched. I'm sure you'll know the fucking guy's name. Something Pie is it? Look this up. It's everything you know is wrong on YouTube.
I don't know about Bigfoot. You talking about Bigfoot now?
What's his name? Something Pie. Yeah, and it's
what the fuck is that?
It's a guy. It's a guy who...
Lloyd Pye.
Lloyd Pye. Do you know this guy?
No, I don't know this guy.
I don't know that guy.
He had like a lot of like presentations about how the Bigfoot phenomenon could relate to just, like another split in evolution at some point that took retreat into like more uninhabitable zones,
Can
I say something real fast?
That's a generally held view. I mean, he's not like exactly throwing out the insane theories.
No, that seems
like most people who believe in Bigfoot think that Bigfoot is some type of offshoot of not Homo sapiens,
Neanderthals,
but before Homo sapiens.
Neanderthals.
Nah, dude, they come up here from the middle of the earth.
We're part Neanderthal.
Are we?
Yeah,
well, you know
that other shit too. Because what science fails to fucking tell you about early man is that early man
is everything.
Yeah.
Because we're horny as fuck and we like to stick our dicks and shit. So I'll guarantee you we were fucking the Neanderthals. We were fucking whatever else was around at that time, and whatever created viable offspring and kept going, eventually became Homo sapien.
How about Russia? There was some people in Russia. I'm sure you've heard of this story. There was a famous story of like a guy that mated with a Neanderthal woman in Russia, and they had a family.
That was all proven bullshit. She wasn't a Neanderthal woman. I can't
really
remember
was?
exactly what the problem was, what the issue was.
It was legit because I saw a documentary, sir.
Are we supposed to talk about anything else like before we're done?
On Discovery Channel about mermaids.
Anything that can't not be done?
Documentary out about fucking anything.
Yeah, what the fuck was that shit? That shit was horrible. That mermaid thing, because it fooled everyone, including
what, that
me
little skeleton bitch?
For a minute,
No, that was so fake.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It fooled the ignorant. That's who it fooled.
No, it fooled, but it fooled for me. It fooled me to the point that I went like, oh shit, I have to go look into this, and then it took like 10 minutes to where it was like, oh yeah, this is the Discovery Channel website says this is a fake documentary.
You want to bring this all back to UFOs before I go?
Go ahead.
All right, this is how I'm gonna fucking check out. What piece of shit that had me fooled was the fourth kind.
Oh shit.
That horrid fucking piece of shit ripped off movie that's a bunch of lies actually fucking actually caught me in, and I fucking thought it was real at first.
But what? Weren't you what?
What?
What? No, you were watching a movie. You thought it was real, and you're angry.
Saw that one.
Is that what he's saying?
I saw that one. I thought it was a pretty good movie.
And so what? So what are you saying?
Okay, now, okay, yeah. All in all, the movie itself is not a horrible movie.
Okay.
However,
You felt Dickatreed, Dickard, Dirk
it was
Diggler.
not real. In
You
fact,
said what
the
is
town
what?
of Nome, Alaska sued, I think it was Universal who made that movie. They sued Universal over that movie.
Why? Because the events did not take place.
All of the people in that movie were actors. None of those people were actual real people.
Well, yeah, I mean, they had, like, high-profile fucking actors. Like, I don't know.
Was it supposed to
No,
be?
no. The people that they had doing the recreation, saying that it was
the, like, cut scenes
film
and
footage,
shit. Yeah.
and stuff like that. They tried to make it out like this was a real event.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was some fine print somewhere.
I didn't know about that. No.
Yeah, I didn't know that they got sued.
There were disappearances that happened in Nome, but they were nothing like what this movie made it out to be. This
Yeah,
movie
but he was an independent filmmaker. He was a college student at the time. I think he did a fucking good job for a fucking,
it was
college
so fresh.
student. It was some young black kid.
The movie,
oh God, what a horrible movie!
Good. I like the movie. I like how he tied in the ancient alien shit. I like how he did the movie. I like who was the fucking cop there? God, I can't think of his name.
It must be.
But I got dragged into that, and then my co-host Steve. It was one of the first shows that we did. We watched that movie, and we ran it down. And Steve was the one. He's like, because I still didn't know at that point. Steve's like, dude, the fucking whole thing's a farce. And he sent me all the articles about it and everything about it. But yeah, I got sucked in thinking it actually happened. It was an actual event when it wasn't. Much like some people did with like the whole Blair Witch thing that happened.
Ah, dude, that was me.
They tried to promote that.
I was a high school kid on the internet, and back then it really was, man. You saw a website, you were like, hey, somebody made a website? They're fucking serious.
That's not it. That's not it. It was
commercial
like, wow.
on TV. You ever seen that?
Dude,
my boyfriend's a French model.
Right. Yeah, exactly. At one time, it was like a website meant credibility to us. When you were young, I was 15.
No,
16,
it was like somebody wrote something down.
Like,
it's the medium of reading, man. You know what it is.
Right, and it was hilarious. I remember the Blair Witch Project. It seems so ridiculous now, but at the time, it really was. It was like, it was a controversy on the internet. It was like, is this real? Is it, doesn't that sound hilarious? But it really was, man. It really was.
Well, because, I mean, just, like, anytime, it's, like, it's such a guerrilla tactic, like, compared to, like, what, like, mainstream media, like, trying to make it as polished as possible. So it's, like, when people saw it and it was, like, home cameras, it's, like, it does, oh, is this real? It's, like, it's pulling against that. I think that's what people bought into it,
And people want to believe,
Yeah.
Just like with anything.
Playing to that.
And back then,
they definitely played into that with people when it came to the promotion of that movie.
And back then, people couldn't just go, Google, hey, Blair Witch debunked. Didn't exist. You didn't just fucking use search engines like that. You had to have websites that told you
nowadays,
shit. So that's one of the other things.
No, dude, the Blair Witch was...
Hang on. At that time, you looked at 3 or 4 websites, which I did, and I remember just being freaked out and being like, yo, dude, these guys did this movie. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, but
this thing's real. And everybody thought it. No, everybody who was, like, into conspiracy theory at the time and shit, maybe not some of the smart people, but I was very young. I was, like, 15, 16. and it was totally a major thing to buy into the Blair Witch Project. It was genius, you know. It was really funny. What
but anyway, I gotta get heading out of here. I gotta get ready for work. But
we were about to hang up on you right before you said that.
man.
We were about to hang up on you right before you said that.
We were gonna hang up on you because we got things to do.
We got things to do.
And that would have
Piss
been
and
the better
smoke and
tactic.
stuff,
I would have respected you as broadcasters.
Oh my
But,
God!
have a wonderful night.
I'll broadcast my fist across your face.
Oh, he just fucking hung up on us. God damn it! We didn't even get to hang up on him. Son of a bitch.
I heard the.
He totally did it. All right. Well, that was Chris York from the Fortean SLip. Yeah. Well, he got us.
Fuck him. He was trying to get you to go over to his side.
All right. So we just.
He was trying to Darth Vader you.
I like Chris. He's a good.
He was trying to get you to leave your clique, man.
He's a good Homo sapien.
No. He's a
an
recruiter.
all right Homo sapien.
Yeah, no homo.
He wants
No
to harness
homo.
your talent for his fucking benefit.
Although that is.